Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Champions League final is just around the corner, and Paris Saint-Germain are looking to make history as they take on Inter Milan in Munich. But before we get to that momentous occasion, let's dive into a fascinating story about how Qatar's wealth and influence led them to buy one of Europe's biggest football clubs. It all started back in 2010, when Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Emir of Qatar, was invited to a lunch at the Élysée Palace in Paris. This meeting with French President Nicolas Sarkozy was a pivotal moment in Qatar's quest for global influence through sport. The guests that day included football legend Michel Platini, then president of UEFA, who would go on to play a crucial role in securing Qatar's bid to host the 2022 World Cup. But what many people don't realize is that Qatar's true motives went far beyond just hosting the World Cup. According to Dr. David Roberts, a reader in international security and Middle East studies at King's College London, Qatar's acquisition of Paris Saint-Germain was primarily about security. By investing in a top-tier football club, Qatar aimed to strengthen its diplomatic ties with France, as well as diversify its economy. In the early days, PSG's Qatari owner Nasser Al-Khelaifi focused on signing big-name players like Zlatan Ibrahimovic and David Beckham. While this made for flashy headlines, it also led to a reputation for being a flashy bling-bling culture that was alienating some fans. But since then, the club's focus has shifted towards developing young talent, which has been reflected in their success on the pitch. So what does this say about Qatar's ambition? The answer lies in its long-term strategy to build connections and diplomatic ties with major nations. As Christopher Davidson, author of Shadow Wars, The Secret Struggle for the Middle East, points out, Qatar's investments in European football are just one part of a broader effort to project soft power. The benefits of this approach have been evident in PSG's financial growth, driven largely by deals with Qatari or Qatari-owned companies. However, questions remain about whether winning the Champions League would be enough for Qatar's investment. As Davidson suggests, there may come a point where the marginal utility of that investment starts to wear off. So what's next for PSG and their Qatari owners? While there have been rumors about selling some stakes in the club, it seems unlikely they'll be parting with the majority share. Instead, they're looking forward to celebrating their Champions League triumph on Saturday night. For Qatar, winning the competition would be a significant return on investment, but also a validation of their soft power strategy. In the end, this story highlights just how much football can shape geopolitics and vice versa. As we watch PSG take on Inter Milan in the Champions League final, remember that there's often more to the story than meets the eye.